Asking a child to listen is hard. It's an even harder thing to ask it to sit still. The family and artist must have put much effort behind the portrait of our little lady. The day starts with her woken up by her maids. She's told it's the big day because she's going to have a portrait of herself. She slowly gets out of her bed and starts to dress up. The young girl has her taste in fashion. She doesn't like the olive-coloured dress her mother picked for her. She refuses to put that dress on and wouldn't listen to what she was told. The girl jumps back to her little bed and hides her head under those pillows. Her mother comes into the room and understands immediately what happened here. She sits next to her bed and tells her if she would behave well, then she will agree to wear that ivory-coloured dress she likes. The girl quickly gets out of bed and dresses herself up. After she is up, she gets her hair brushed by her mother. And at last, a little blush is applied to her little chubby cheeks. When she's all done, she has her breakfast and excitedly waits for the painter to come. Signor Benedict is at the door of this huge mansion with his toolbox. He knocks on the door, and right after, a maid welcomes him in. The girl hears the sound of the door and a man speaking. "It's him, he is here!" she cries out loud to her parents. The girl was asked to sit on a tall chair as she is too short. In front of her was the person they had all been waiting for, Benedetto Lutti. He introduces himself to the girl and explains to her that he will be painting her portrait today. While taking out his tools, he tells the girl that she has to cooperate with him today. It takes her some time, but she agrees to sit still and try to not move. But children are always kids. Their agreements are made to be broken. Our young lady is a huge fan of arts, and she is a little artist too. She starts to quickly stand up and takes a fast glimpse of the painting when the master is looking at the painting. Her mum tries to put her back in that chair a few times and tells her to do what she promised. Benedict sees them and smirks. He tells to the girl now, as the basic structure is done, she can move as she wants. The girl gets up and walks up to Signor Benedict to see how the painting is going. Then she sat back in the chair and said, "I want my portrait to be perfect. Let me sit back in the best position." Mr. Lutti walks out of the door after a whole day of working. The door is open and the girl runs out. She says loudly, "Thank you, and I hope to see you next time."